poor man's banker, an economist, a Nobel Laureate, Bangladesh's Muhammad Yunus has donned many hats in his 5-decade career, but none as important as the one he will have from August 7, 2024. Bangladesh, a country immersed deep in political instability, has pinned its hopes on the country's most revered intellectual to lead them as their interim prime minister and possibly lead the nation to a new and stable era. The appointment was decided in a meeting which included leaders from student protests, military officials, civil society representatives and business figures.
আজকে মহামান্য রাষ্ট্রপতিও সম্মতি দিয়েছেন ডক্টর মোহাম্মদ ইউনূসকে প্রধান করেই অন্তর্বর্তীকালীন সরকার দ্রুত সময়ের মধ্যে গঠন করা হবে।
The appointment comes soon after Sheikh Hasina was forced to resign and flee the country after weeks of protests. So who is Muhammad Yunus? Yunus was born on 28 June 1940 in a seaport city of Chittagong. After completing his graduation from Dhaka University, Yunus was awarded the Fulbright Scholarship to study economics from Vanderbilt University. Subsequently, he received his PhD in economics in 1969 and became an assistant professor before returning to Bangladesh, where he headed the economics department at Chittagong University. It was soon after Bangladesh's liberation in the mid-1970s that he witnessed the devastating effects of poverty on rural communities. This led him to question traditional economic theories in search for a practical solution. In 1976, Yunus initiated a small experiment. He lent $27 from his own pocket to 42 women in the village of Jobra. These women used the money to create small businesses. This microloan had an astonishing impact, which eventually laid the foundation for his most notable work. That was executed in 1983, when he started the Grameen Bank, which was fueled by his belief to provide credit, or rather microcredit, to poor sections of the society. His objective was to help poor people escape from poverty by providing them small loans on terms suitable to them and by teaching them a few sound financial principles so they could help themselves. Millions of people, particularly women, were able to lift themselves out of poverty and gain financial independence. Replicas of Grameen Bank model operate in more than 100 countries worldwide today. In 2006, Muhammad Yunus and the Grameen Bank were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for their efforts to create economic and social development from below. While not much of an experience in politics, he has often had a difficult run with former PM Sheikh Hasina. Yunus's relation with Hasina soured in 2008 when her government launched investigations into him. Hasina accused Muhammad Yunus of using coercion and other methods to collect loans from poor rural women while he was at the helm of Grameen Bank. Yunus has refuted these claims. Yunus's supporters claimed that Hasina targeted him because of their strained relations. So much so that Hasina had called him a bloodsucker when he became a staunch critic. Now that Hasina has exited the country, Yunus has a huge responsibility to steer a clear path to its revival. With many tasks at hand, Yunus may have to focus on how he can appease those who deemed him worthy of such a position, but at the same time cater to the needs of a struggling nation.